All right, Ron, so what are we looking at here?
So we're looking at amazing amount of infrastructure all dedicated to crude oil. I mean, there's these huge reservoirs like you just saw over there, dozens upon dozens of them running for many, many miles. We got some big pipes lying over here we can only assume are about to be extensions of a pipeline. And man, we've been led in circles by several different people onto exactly where this Keystone endpoint is, and we think this is it. We don't really want to trespass on the land to get any closer, but it was described to us to look this way. So we very well could be looking at where Keystone 1 terminates, and we could very well be looking at pipeline already here in place to extend Keystone XL out of here. Appropriately, there's actually surveyors right behind us scoping this land out for something.
Yeah, we just talked to them.
You know, it's also just the right day to be here. I mean, it's gray and cold and dreary, and it's just one of these like soul-crushing days where everything seems dead. I mean, just this heavy infrastructure around here, I mean, it's gross. I mean, it really is a dead zone. We haven't met anyone openly supportive today of what we're doing. We haven't been...
Well, one at the convenience store.
She was friendly. I mean, did she actually say...
Yeah.
Okay.
I told her what we were
I
doing.
take that back then. I didn't hear that part.
She was young.
Well, good. But, you know, it'll be interesting to see. I know we've got a lot of supporters coming in Texas, but, you know, this country that is self-described as a big oil country. In fact, Tom had a conversation with a newspaper reporter, and just in asking if he'd like to cover the story, the reporter said something to the extent of, you know, we're a pro-pipeline newspaper, don't you? As though they don't even want to consider the other side.
To which I asked him, I said, well, you do cover both sides of a story, don't you? He said, well, yeah, but I'm on deadline.
So yeah, I wish we knew definitively that we were right here at the Trans-Canada location, but close enough. We've seen so much here we can abstract what it must look like if this in fact is not it. But it's reaffirms why this type of infrastructure project should be stopped. I mean, this really is not a place anyone would want to live. Can you imagine having your house right amongst all this disgusting stuff?
We saw a lot of houses. We pedaled past them.
Yeah, I mean, in some parts, the stench of gas was just overwhelming in the air, surprisingly overwhelming. So compare this in your mind to what a wind farm could be, or just a solar field, a solar array.
Mm-hmm.
So much more attractive. It's too bad that you can see all the work that's going on around here. There's active construction just everywhere, and this is by no means slowing down. This is only picking up, so the fight's ahead of us, that's for sure.
Well, how about your new rig here, Ron? You want to tell people about that?
Well, there's not too much to tell. You're looking at it. I have my worries that it's going to make it all the way without some TLC, to say the least. I've already seemed to be wallowing out one of the wheels, so I'll have to work on that.
That left rear is very wobbly.
But other than that, it's stable.
I'll give you a view.
Thanks to Penny and Kate for lending it. I can't promise that it will be returned in the same condition.
Nope. You cannot. So the ride for Renewables is doubled in size, and we welcome more. Any final words, Ron, before we continue on our way and try to beat the rain tonight?
No, I can't think of anything.
All right, cool. All right, we're going to head on. Signing off from Cushing, Oklahoma.